If you use a rubric to mark assessment tasks, you can create a template for your rubric and use it from within Markbook. This means you no longer need to produce a paper version and then transfer the marks into your Sentral Markbook. And you can use the template whenever you run that task. Navigate to Markbook and then click on Rubric Templates. In this example, there is a list of faculties available for which I can create my template. I'll choose the TAS faculty. You can see that there are no rubrics for TAS, so let's create one. I'm going to make this one specific for TAS, but the same principles apply for other tasks in other faculties. I'll call this 9DT Task 2. The faculty will be TAS, and I'll select Year 9 for this template. I'll leave display areas at the default value. In the description, I'll simply state 9DT Task 2 Rubric. This section here is where I can specify the individual components of the rubric. You can make it as simple or complex as you like by adding or removing rows and columns using these links here. For this one, I'll use 4 rows and 6 columns. Now that's quite a lot, but it helps to demonstrate how this works. Let's start with the column headings. In each of these, I can state the grade or level for that component of the task. This is usually some kind of scale from low to high with the corresponding number value. The first column will be labelled No Attempt and have a value of 0. The last column will be labelled Excellent and have a value of 5. With 4 rows and a maximum of 5 marks for each component, the task will be out of 20. To enter information, simply click into each field and start typing. Remember, you can make rubrics very simple with fewer rows and columns. It depends entirely on the task and how much information you need to provide about what it is that you are assessing. I won't make you watch me enter in all the component descriptions, so let's see what the finished rubric will look like. And there it is. The assessment categories are shown down the left with the corresponding components shown in the table, and the values for each component are labelled and indicated along the top. In this example, I've been careful to assess only one outcome per category, which allows me to be very specific about reporting against outcomes. Once I'm satisfied with all the component descriptions, labels, and values, I can click Save, and the rubric is ready to be used. The template is now visible in the list of available rubric templates. Using the Actions button, I can view, make changes, or delete, and print the rubric. But notice that I can also copy the rubric. That way, if I have tasks that use similar structures, I can reproduce rubrics more quickly by copying them and then making the appropriate edits. Be sure to check out the video on creating Markbooks to see how you can use your rubric templates.